New hairstyle today. Every video I'll try and have a new hairstyle because my hair is very thick and a mess, and I always have the struggle of like trying to get it looking presentable. Shout out to my friend who helped me choose this style. I've never tried it before, and I'm kind of falling in love with it, so thank you. I used to be a walking doormat. I still kind of am. The biggest regret I had in life was I always was so naive, and I assumed that everybody else was as kind-hearted as I am. And I'm not trying to be like,
I'm the nice girl. Nobody's like me, like all the other girls are.
No. There are so many times in my life where I assumed that nobody would hurt me. No one has bad intentions. I don't have bad intentions. And if I'm nice, they're not gonna have bad intentions. That was the biggest way to attract literally the worst people on the planet. Look at Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. So, for a bit of context here, Jesus was preparing his disciples for a very specific, dangerous mission. But the principle of this verse should be applied for protection and power in your life today. So if you want to like touch up on the actual story and the context behind this verse, I highly suggest checking it out. He said, "I'm sending you out like sheep among wolves. Therefore, be as shrewd as snakes and as innocent as doves." So he is acknowledging the wolves. In the world, not everyone is pure-hearted and kind-hearted, okay? Not everyone is a sheep. There are going to be people who are wolves. There are going to be people who do not have good intentions. He is not saying play dirty or be mean or be cold and calculated. He says you need to be as shrewd as a snake. A snake doesn't have armor. It has wisdom. It survives because it's creative and it knows how to avoid trouble before it even appears. Snakes are attacked by everyone, but the reason they survive is because they are so observant, especially of their surroundings. A lot of you are standing right in front of a wolf. You're ignoring all the red flags, and then you're asking yourself, why did they bite me? Why they do this? Why they hurt me? Blah, 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 blah. You can still show grace to someone, but not allow them full access. Being kind and showing grace doesn't mean you're giving them full access. You can still give them that from a distance. You need to learn when to distance yourself from someone when they are a quote-unquote wolf. And the way you discern that is by thinking like the snake. You need to be observant. You need to actually gauge the situation for what it really is. Because when you walk around with fairy tale in your head thinking, no, they're never gonna hurt me, no, everyone's nice as I am. When you think naive like that, you are gonna get yourself in the worst situations ever. And you are basically gonna be wrapped around the fingers of people who have no intention of being any bit kind to you.